In Telecom today, subscriber registration is no longer just onboarding. It's a regulated life cycle: new registration, re-registration, SIM swap, change of ownership. Each step governed by national rules, with real consequences for non-compliance and growing exposure to identity fraud. But most registration systems weren't built for this. They capture data, they don't enforce regulation. And that gap is where fraud and regulatory exposure begin. What if your registration platform didn't rely on agents to follow the rules, but enforced them at the point of transaction? Meet BioSmartX, a telco-native subscriber registration and identity workflow platform, purpose-built for MNOs, MVNOs, ISPs, and PNLs. BioSmartX makes the entire subscriber lifecycle compliant by construction, fraud-resistant by design, auditable by default. Every workflow runs through a non-bypassable state machine. Identity is validated against the National Identity Authority, NIMC or equivalent, before activation. Biometrics, fingerprint, facial and liveness are captured at the point of transaction. Facial match score bands automatically route the registration to auto-approve, case management, or rejection. Geofence, time window per device, and per NIN caps are enforced by the system, not the agent. If a transaction breaches a regulatory rule, the workflow halts. It cannot be overridden in the field. BioSmartX closes the biggest exposure point in telecom operations. It prevents SIM swap fraud by requiring biometric re-verification on every line action. It blocks duplicate, blacklisted, and overcap registration before they reach activation. It removes agent discretion from compliance-critical decisions through mandatory eyeballing and supervisor approval. Because in telecom, compliance cannot depend on human behavior. It must be enforced by the system. Every action, agent, device, location, decision is written to a tamper-evident audit trail. When the regulator asks for evidence, it is already there. Operators gain regulatory-ready compliance country by country, reduced fraud and revenue leakage, end-to-end control of the subscriber identity lifecycle. BioSmartX, the subscriber registration and identity platform built for how telecom is actually regulated.